Hi folks, not best happy. Got knocked off the bike again last night. Somebody did a U-turn in front of me in Deptford. Twice in 2 months.
As you can see, that's the bars level, but the wheel's not quite pointed straight. Bit of an issue. So off to BMW.
So much trouble in my mind. I got so much trouble in my mind.
There's a little bit of a weird sensation. Look, I'm having to ride with the bars, old school. I'm hoping that it's simply the yoke. I'm hoping the forks aren't twisted. I've had it before. I was away on tour with chicken strips and we thought he'd bent the fork, but it turns out it was just the top of the yokes. They just need loosening off. I managed to straighten everything up, no problems. It was just the bars, like the handlebar was slightly out of alignment. So I'm hoping it's something similar. But there's a few other marks and scars on Herman. Yeah, the pot head or cylinder head, whatever it is, on the left, that's grazed. Some marks around the hand guards, bar ends, front left fairing, and I think on the rear left grab rail. Oh, gutted. I bought the engine crash bars and the upper fairing bars, protection bars. I bought them, but they didn't fit this model. Got them from Nippy Normans and they don't fit the 2017 model. So I was going to get more, and then I made it work. Mickey Pears, thanks Pearsy, he said, don't worry about it, nothing ever touches. You know, the pot heads are so big. It's just the pot head, it's about 15 quid. I believed him. It's not going to be 15 quid, is it? It's BMW, it'll be 150 quid. But anyway, it is done. So I'm off to Cooper's BMW, Motorrad. So they're going to do an assessment on the bike and see exactly what has gone wrong. And then begins the battle with the insurance. It's very disconcerting this. Look at it. The handlebars are all skew width to go straight. That's not right. So busy chatting, I missed my bloody exit. Do you know, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, this is the forks that are bent, because I think I can actually see the top of this fork. The left fork is bent. And if you look at the top yokes, everything is twisted. Everything is twisted that way. It's not just the bar. Yeah, I can see that fork is bent. Oh, crap. That's ringing the dinner bell for BMW, isn't it? Oh, bugger. I have to say, my experience with BMW is fairly short-lived at the moment, but I am very, very impressed. It's everything everybody said it would be, including expensive, I admit, but you get what you pay for. They are incredibly helpful, very efficient. That's the sort of thing that's really been lacking in my bike life so far, is that dealerships are quite happy to sell you a bike, quite happy to take your money, but if you come back with an issue, very few of them give you the good old-fashioned quality customer care where nothing is too much effort, you know. I remember when I bought my first bike, Premier Motorcycles, they were excellent. They were really, really good. Unfortunately, they've shut down now. Hazelmere Motorcycles, that's another one. They're very good. They're still going, actually. It's just a hell of a long way for me to go, and they don't do Beamer. I thoroughly recommend them. I'll tell you what, I've taken a bit of a battering. I did actually come off the bike. I was just riding down Deptford Broadway, and there was a bus that was peeing down my rain, and there was loads of traffic, as there always is there. Commuting times about 7:30, 20 to 8. The bus in front of me was indicating to pull over to the left, so I just moved out into a sort of dominant position like that and started filtering down the right hand side, probably doing about 30, and as I got to the front I eased off just in case anybody runs out in front, which they've done before. And as I got to the front I just saw this car that was right over to the left as if he'd been parked up, but he was indicating right, and his wheels weren't just turning sort of slightly right as if he was just a way to pull away. They were turning right, like he's going to do a U-turn. And I saw him move, so I slammed on my anchors, ABS fully kicked in, and he sort of came out in front and then almost paused, and I thought, oh, he's seen me, and he just shot across the road. So I had to lean left and I whacked into the back of the car just behind the wheel arch, and it brought the back of the bike up, and unfortunately I went down. But for that area, I've got to say the young lad was pretty decent. Well, he was very decent. He stopped, he's insured, he was helpful, he was apologetic. However, he still did a U-turn and took me off. First thing he said when he got out was, oh man, can't believe not again, I've just got it back from the same thing. I was like, oh, maybe you could have learned. And then I asked him, did you not see me? To which he replied, yeah, but I thought I'd make it. Awesome. Well done, that man. So folks, if you are out there commuting on your bikes, they are amongst us. Be careful, peeps. I've been commuting non-stop for 8 and a bit years now, 8.5 years. I've never had an accident commuting, and then that's 2 in the last 2 months. So just be careful. The next battle's the insurance. From the last one, remember one that happened early December on the Triumph, I've never heard anything from the insurance people. I dealt exclusively with the repairers, I paid my excess to them, and I got the bike back. And I've never heard a peep from the insurance people. So when I cancelled the insurance with them, I said, look, how much no claims do I have left? Because I needed proof of no claims to insure the Beamer. And they said, oh, you got 5 years. So I said, well, what happened? What's happened about the claim? And they said, well, it's still being investigated, so it's not been put down to your fault. So as far as we're concerned, you've still got 5 years. So I said, well, can I use that 5 years to insure another motorcycle? And they said, yeah, as long as you declare that you've had this accident. So that's what I did. You know, they sent me proof for 5 years, no claims. I think it was Go Compare or something I filled in, and it asks, you know, speeding convictions, accidents in the last 5 years, all that malarkey. So I filled all that in, got my insurance quote through, and I've gone with Motorcycle Direct. Now that was fine until I contacted the insurance to tell them about this thing. They go through all the spiel, do you have any points? I said yes, the 3 that I told you about. What 3? We haven't got any note of it. They said, do you have any accidents in the last 5 years? I said, only the one I told you about. They said, what one? We haven't got any note of it. So I'm already foreseeing a battle, which really grips my turd, because this one I cannot be held accountable for in any shape or fashion. The time will tell. God, I love this bike. This quick shifter and the blipper, it's just amazing. Why don't all bikes come with this? It just makes any gear change fun. However, riding like you're counter steering round a bend, that's a little bit weird. Well, something I'll say about BMW, their customer care is phenomenal. No questions asked. Drop the bike off, given a like for like pretty much courtesy bike, and off we go. Not a problem. Now that I like. What we got here? It's exactly the same as mine pretty much, except it's not the triple black. Standard exhaust. This one's keyless ride. I'll be honest, I thought mine was keyless ride when I bought it, but it's not. What we got here? Normal, mode, dynamic. So this is exactly the same, pretty much, as my one. It's not got that throaty exhaust note though. Seriously folks, if you've never ridden a GS, get yourself down and test ride one. I really think you'll be impressed. They're awesome. I can't wait to do a proper test ride of mine for you. I'll let you see what they're like. They're amazing machines. They really do feel agile. God, that feels weird riding with the handlebars straight now. Right, I've got to post a couple of books and then crack on with this video, because today is upload day and I've not even started editing. So you might not get this till tomorrow, we'll see. I'm working nights tonight as well, so I'll see how much I can get done today. I'll tell you one other thing, I am going to be recording pretty much every single ride I do now. You need it. First thing they ask when you have an accident, is there any CCTV? Your word is not good enough anymore. I can understand why, because there's some lying, cheating scumbags out there. But I'm not one of them, and I'm sure you're not. However, we have to play the game now. Right, yeah, here's one thing. I'm designing a new logo for TeapotOne to reflect the move from the round the world trip to the new weekly vlogs. So, I need your input. If you look up to the right of your screen, there's a little I button. Click that and it's a poll. So, I think it'll be a series of like A, B, C, maybe D, something like that. Now, I've done a couple of logo variations. Have a look at these and tell me which one you like the best. And whatever one wins across the social media, because I'll be doing the same on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Whichever one wins across social media, that's the logo I'm going to use. And then there'll be stickers, t-shirts, hoodies, you name it. I'll do a whole load of merchandise featuring that logo. And then I'll probably do some competitions as well to begin with to give away some of this stuff. But anyway, for now, let's pick on the logo. So which logo do you want? A, B, C or maybe D? Can't remember how many I've got. Make your choices now. Sandwich of lorries. A lorry sandwich.